I therefore commend your efforts, commitment, and resilience to the cardinal aspiration of this administration. As I stated in my opening remarks yesterday, the Nigerian people expect dedication and commitment by all of us in implementing policies, programs, and projects to improve the quality of their lives and set Nigeria on the path of prosperity. Let me reassure all Nigerians that this administration remains resolute in initiating programs aimed at improving the quality of lives and uplifting 100 million Nigerians out of poverty over the next 10 years. The proceedings of the last 2 days have been designed to ensure the attainment of ministerial deliverables is on track and to accelerate achievement of the 9 priority areas in the face of current challenges. Distinguished participants, the discussions at the retreat have revealed that our country has what it takes to weather through the storms of contemporary challenges. Within these few days, we have examined the numerous policies, programs, and projects the administration has embarked upon, which are targeted at lifting our people from the shackles of poverty, protect their lives and properties, and ensure equitable distribution of the nation's wealth. We aim to gradually close the gap between the different classes to bring joy to a greater number of the citizens. I am glad that these policies, programs, and projects have recorded appreciable successes. Our renewed vigor on agriculture has been demonstrated through our Anchor Growers program and the Presidential Fertilizer Initiative. We have made progress on the railway projects with a view to connecting different parts of the country. The Lagos-Ibadan rail line is up and working. The Abuja-Kaduna rail line is efficiently running. Arrangements are being made to complete the Ibadan to Kano, commence the Port Harcourt to Maiduguri line, which will connect the southeastern and eastern states to the northern states. Work is ongoing at the second Niger Bridge and is at 46% completion. We hope to commission the project before the end of our tenure in 2023. Several contracts have been awarded to rehabilitate, reconstruct, and construct our arterial roads to reduce the hardship to commuters and increase economic activities across the states. We have flagged off the Ajakuta-Kaduna-Kano AKK gas pipeline project, which is being developed at this critical time in Nigeria's commitment to increasing our infrastructure assets and promote the use of gas in the domestic market. Our anti-corruption fight requires no emphasis. We have made consistent efforts to build strong institutional capacities in the fight against corruption by strengthening our anti-corruption agencies, including the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Independent Corrupt Practices, and the other related offenses commission. The Code of Conduct Bureau and Code of Conduct Tribunal, supported by a Presidential Advisory Committee on Anti-Corruption, such that they work independently and jointly, being guided by law. We have also worked to address emergent cases of insecurity and insurgency in the country with innovative approaches such as Operation Safe Corridor, which de-radicalize, rehabilitate, and reintegrate willingly surrendered Boko Haram members into the larger society. Our security operations in the Niger Delta, North Central, and Northwestern states are yielding desired results. We hope to get rid of bandits, kidnappers, and other criminal elements in these regions. The advent of COVID-19 pandemic and its attendant negative effects is being addressed through the constitution of our Presidential Task Force to proper coordination and the launch of the 12-month Economic Sustainability Plan to cushion the effect of the pandemic on our students and business owners. Your Excellencies, distinguished participants, I am confident that the lessons we have learned in the last 1 year of implementation of policies, programs, and projects, deliberations and resolutions from the different sessions, and experience sharing from various speakers will serve as the needed tool to propel every ministry to the next level of achievement. More importantly, the thrust reposed in us by Nigerians remains the ultimate driving force. We cannot afford to lose focus regardless of the challenges. Our eyes must therefore remain fixed on the ultimate goal. More than ever before, I charge us all to play as a team, because that is what we are. A convoy is, however, only as strong as its slowest vessel. To this end, the days of insufficient collaboration, coordination, and synergy among implementing ministries, departments, and agencies should be over. In this regard, I have directed that a central delivery coordination unit at the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation should be revived to ensure the much-needed synergy and focus on results. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation is to ensure regular reports on progress are submitted. I have to charge all of you to defend the government vigorously and not allow irresponsible and politically motivated activists to keep spreading patent falsehoods about this government. Information to the public should be better packaged. Go on the offensive. We are proud of our achievements, and we should blow our own trumpets. Let me also reiterate that all submissions for my attention or meeting requests will be channeled through the Chief of Staff, while all Federal Executive Council matters should be coordinated through the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. I have directed the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and all other responsible agencies to ensure speedy and timely release of funds to MDAs for implementation of the 2.3 trillion naira economic sustainability plan and the capital projects in the 2020 budget. I also enjoin ministers to ensure that funds released are utilized efficiently and transparently in implementing the programs and projects along the line priority of government. I am hereby charging ministers, permanent secretaries, and all heads of parastatals to be continuously conscious of their commitments and responsibilities. On behalf of the people of Nigeria, I demand the uttermost level of performance, deliverables, and results. I look forward to a result-oriented year with tremendous benefits that will continue to change the lives of our people positively. I don't think I can finish this speech without one or two digressions, which is specifically to you as ministers, permanent secretaries, and our supporters. I believe I was about the only African among the less developed countries that the President of the United States invited. And when I was in his office, only myself and himself, only God is a witness. He looked at me in the face. He said, "Why are you killing Christians?" I wonder if it were you, I wonder how you will react. I hope what I was feeling inside did not betray me before him. So I understood it. The problem between cattle rearers and stagnant farmers, I know, which was older than me, not talk of him because I think I'm a couple of years older than him, were happening. And with climate change, with population growth, and the misunderstanding of the culture of the cattle rearers, if you have 50 cows and they eat grass or something, any route to the water point, they will follow it. It doesn't matter whose farm it was. The first republic set of leadership, the most responsible leadership we ever had, I asked the Minister of Agriculture to get a gazette of the early 60s, which delineated the cattle routes, the grazing areas, where they use meager resources then to put earth dams, windmills, even sanitary departments. So any cattle rearer that allowed his cattle to go to somebody's farm is arrested, taken before a court. The farmer is called to submit his bill. Then the judge will say, cattle rearer, if he can't pay, his cattle are sold and the farmer is paid. But subsequent leaders, VVIPs, they encroach on the cattle route. They took over the cattle rearing areas. And there was a time I went to Bayelsa State, and I saw cattle rearers there in Bayelsa. So I suspect they were going into the Atlantic. So I tried and explained to him, this has got nothing to do with ethnicity or religion. It's a cultural thing which the respective leadership was failing the nation. The next problem I want to tell you is how we found ourselves. When I say us, I mean members of APC. When we promised three fundamental things: security, economy, and fighting corruption. We repeated the three fundamental things last year. But I want the Nigerian elite, please encourage them to judge us fairly. When we came, 1999 to 2014, I would like you please to check. The average production was 2.1 million barrels a day. The average cost was $100 American per barrel. When we came, it collapsed to $37 and $38 per barrel. You know it. And the militants were unleashed on the administration. The production went down to 500,000 barrels a day. I want you to please reflect, what was the condition of the infrastructure then, in spite of those earnings? The roads, the rail is dead, and there was no power. Up to now, there is no power. Where did the money go? When we came, we were faced with half the production, one side of the production, one side of the money we are getting, and with all these challenges, security, economy, and fighting corruption. So please encourage your friends, the elite, to reflect on what this administration has done, what APC has done, and what we have achieved. And when people outside the country talk of Nigeria, they say, yes, the most corrupt country in the world. Well, I'm doing my best. God has given me two chances. The first one, when I tried the way I thought I was a young man in uniform, collected the governors, the ministers, the president, put them in Kirikiri and other places, and said they were guilty until they can prove themselves innocent. Put investigation panels based on geopolitical zones, basically. Anybody who follows the Constitution, declares his asset, became a minister, a governor, or the president, you couldn't explain what he had, the balance is taken and is put in the federal government or the state or the institution he led. In the end, I too was arrested and detained. Nobody raised up his hand. So when I come back now, I'm trying to follow the system. I'm being called Baba Gosulo. Please, you are the ones that should reflect and pity me, because we work with you every week. I listen to you, you listen to me. I just have to concentrate. Let us do our best for our country. And I know we all believe in God. And God will look after us. So I thank you for your attention, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.